Us for NBA action on 2, and we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in its center, filling out the middle. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This guy is used to drawing contact. Adams outworks and out-hustles anyone in his way.
Mitchell against Brooks. Inside, Garland. Mobley, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his...
Oh, wow! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
He didn't have his feet planted.
We played just over a minute here in the first. On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks defending.
Well, Steven Adams making his presence felt. This guy on the defensive end can be special.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Adams grabs the miss.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
On the wing, Bane. Adams a screen. Back to Bane. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Now here's Mitchell. Mobley, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Mitchell. Allen in the high post. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, my God. Look out below. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Morant drawing the double team. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Boy, the instincts on the defensive end are impressive for Evan Mobley. The timing and footwork is outstanding.
Memphis leading. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Okoro. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Mobley on a screen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
For Cleveland, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. Here's Mobley. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley. No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
And that was sweet. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Brooks, the pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Here's Garland. Looking for his first basket still in this one. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Okoro. For 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Morant, the pass to Bain. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. Williams is checked in for Morant. The Cavs trailing.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Garland against Williams. Over Garland. The shot off that time. Nice D from Allen. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Jackson down low. Allen defending. 4 on the clock. Here's Brooks. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Outside Garland. Oh, Adams with the block.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mobley, a screen on Brooks. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Bain. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Mitchell against Williams. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Bain. Williams with it. On the wing, Bain. From behind the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this game. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Bain finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Mitchell. Good work defensively by Brooks. The 3 from Bain. And they'll get another chance.
The aggressiveness from Okoro to send that.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Now here's Mobley. And stolen by Williams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. On up the court. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist of the night.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Williams against Mitchell. To the left wing. From deep, Mobley. Here's Allen. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Here's Williams. Pass to Adams. Williams, a screen on Mobley. Jackson for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Just 3 to shoot. In transition. Morant finds Bain. Here's Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Bain, the pass to Williams. He gets it in there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 6 points. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Here's Adams. Second chance shot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 9.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Mobley with the block. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. There's the drive. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Stolen by Bain. Morant against Garland. Left side Bain. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
for Memphis. They've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Brooks outside. Adams with the ball. Jackson, the pass to Morant. On the wing, Bain. Three-pointer. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. Outside Garland. And he's going for the oop here.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Memphis shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Here's Mobley. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Baines checked in. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
This Cavs squad is struggling. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Garland against Morant. Pass to Okoro. The 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
And it's Morant off the drive, and he makes it.
Well, defensively.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Steven Adams.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on him. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Morant, the pass to Bain. Adams inside. Mobley's on him. Jackson finds Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Rubio against Morant. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Wade. Adams covering. 4-3. Wade misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here's Morant outside. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Wade. And here's LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Wade, that's good.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's Osman. Takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And Morant gets it to go.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
The shot by LeVert, no good. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 16-4 run. And that one's good. Morant.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Pass to Bane. Outside Morant. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Morant finds Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I loved was the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
It's a Thursday night. Presentation here on 2K Sports. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. 6 to shoot. To the middle, and it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Allen left side. In the corner, Okoro with it. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell outside. It's Allen on the wing. Mitchell outside. Okoro passes to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Evan Mobley. And there's the pass to Smart. Mobley against Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. Smart. His three-pointers off the mark. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Mitchell with it. Out guarded by Smart. There's Garland. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Mitchell with it. The feed to Mobley. And stolen by Tatum. Outside Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got his second basket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Austin with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Lock at 6 to the paint. It's stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell leading the charge. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Mobley, a screen on Brogdon. Mitchell passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Well, Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Mobley with it, now guarded by Tatum. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, we love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Now Mitchell, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brogdon finds Williams. Brown against Mitchell. Brogdon outside. Here's Williams. And here's Tatum for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 5 now.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
In a double-digit. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. Outside, Smart. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Good D by Mobley.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Garland with it, now guarded by Smart. Mitchell wide open, and a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 11. Brogdon scanning the floor. Pass to Smart. Back to Brogdon. At the elbow, it's Smart. It's Brown on the wing. The offensive rebound. Basket good. Williams has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. It's stolen by Brown. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Tatum down low. Mobley's there. Tatum no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Allen outside. Passes it to Mobley. Back to Allen. Shoots a 3. It's good from long range. Allen's got 5 points so far.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
A slam dunk by Garland.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now, here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Cracks in the tray.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Now here's Allen. 5 points in the game.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Brogdon after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Brogdon the pass to Williams. On the wing, Brown. Williams has a screen for Brown. Pass to Smart. Takes a 3. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Mitchell. Here's the dish to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautiful. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Allen, a screen on Brogdon. Stolen by Smart. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Misses the deep three-point attempt. No good on that one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Your Cavaliers, 35. The Celtics, 27.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for Boston. Gallinari is out there with Griffin. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. They get it again. Lopez makes it off the glass.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Griffin sets the screen for White. Kicks to Griffin. Brogdon outside. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Shoots, shakes him, and Griffin slams it in.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family grade where education comes first.
Well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Mitchell kicks to Wade. This is to Okoro. There's Garland. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Griffin. Garland against Brogdon. Inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're led by as many as 14 points. Wade, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Fades away. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Cavaliers leading by 8. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Brogdon.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Now, here's Horford to the inside. Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Wade with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And Cleveland making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Pritchard passes to Gallinari. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And so Boston again turning it over. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's Garland. He's got 5. The kick out to Lopez. Okoro passes to Lopez. And he banks in the layup. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And since being selected first overall back in 2009, Blake Griffin has expanded his game, turning it into a reliable jump shooter.
Now, here's Garland. Wade on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A crossover. The rebound by the Celtics. White looking around. Gallinari with the screen for White. No good with the triple. Cleveland leading by 12. The drive by Garland. Wade up top. Launches it. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Pritchard passes to White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Garland kicks to Wade. Here's Lopez. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Lopez has got 6.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside for Griffin. He dishes it to White. Griffin a screen on LeVert. White against LeVert. Puts the move on. And there's the nice layup by White.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
12 seconds left in the third. Outside Garland. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game score? Was it as a 20-point-a-game score? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game score? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
Always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career's going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. The kick out to Lopez. 5 on the clock. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up.
Now here's LeVert. Stolen by LeVert. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Horford. And Okoro pulls it down. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's denied. That goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Jarrett Allen. Evan Mobley.
It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell way outside. Mobley on the follow. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Cleveland. From deep three-point range, Horford no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Allen outside. In the corner, Okoro with it. Mitchell up top, White covering, and it's Mitchell missing. The Celtics shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. White finds Gallinari. Outside for Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Pritchard. White the pass to Pritchard. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Evan Mobley.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Here's Garland following the basket by Blake Griffin. Allen outside, puts up a three. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Griffin kicks to Horford. Second shot opportunity. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
From deep. Misses. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really...
Hey, Allie.
Thank you very much.
Drippy Allie. I like it. I know what that means. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at point guard. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Two of the top rebounding teams in the league are set to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Smart against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Now here's Tatum. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Morant against Smart. And again, it's Ja Morant. Morant's got 6.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Brooks. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Outside Morant. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Adams double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Jackson, the pass to Morant, to the inside. Adams, good, and the setup by Morant.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Back to Smart. Payne against Brogdon. And he jams it home with authority.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Morant against Williams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Tatum from long range. Counted from distance. And this game is tied up now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
That one falls.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
And so it's Boston with it. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's Williams. Back to Brogdon. Smart outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. Ja Morant grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Jackson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the shot goes down.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Outside Bain. This one for 3. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. Smart against Morant. Adams with a screen on Smart. Morant, the pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
And Morant over to help. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. From downtown. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Jackson against Tatum. Down low. Here's Adams. Second chance shot. Gets another look. Goes up again. Now Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Guarded by Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Morant. Bain's got his second bucket of the night. As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smithy.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Tatum finds Brown. Up and over Brooks. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Outside Bain. Smart against Morant. With the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Smart passes to Brown. To stop the run. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Adams with a screen on Brogdon. Morant into the lane. Here's Adams. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 5 points. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. but it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Brogdon finds Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Bane. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Tatum way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Brogdon against Morant. Brooks a screen on Brogdon. Here's Morant. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brogdon with the ball. Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 11. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Williams in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Griffin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Brooks from outside. The shot, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. White finds Horford over Bane. And there's Horford on the assist by White.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Jackson. From deep, hits a 3-pointer. Jackson's got 9 points.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
White to pass to Griffin. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
The 3 from Bane. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. The shot's good. He has 6.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Brown draws the double. Back to White. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find. And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Out to the wing. Adams, the pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Celtics. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Griffin, a screen on Williams. Pass to Griffin. Outside Gallinari. It's Brown on the wing. And the jam by Brown.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Such a wide open look. He's got 13.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And the jam by Brown.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play from deep Bain. Williams in the post. He's guarded by White. Here's Adams. Goes back up. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Adams has got 6 in the quarter.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
White, the pass to Brown. And here's White. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From deep, Bain. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Back to Gallinari. Pass to Brown. Can't connect from short range.
Creativity at its best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points.
And as we end the third quarter, a double. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. And it's Smart in at the 1. Jackson for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Horford finds Brogdon. Back to Horford. All sorts of time. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Morant. That shot off the mark.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Outside for Brogdon. Smart outside. To the middle. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Morant, the pass to Williams. Here's Jackson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Tatum, he's checked in for Brogdon. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Tatum inside, working on Williams. Williams finds Brown. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Williams. Outside for Morant. Jackson left side. Horford with a steal. Smart with the ball, guarded by Morant. There's Tatum with the three. And they get it back. Here's Smart, outside Tatum. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Right side Bane. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Adams. Just 4 to shoot. Jackson outside. Now here's Morant. Let's go with a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
The Celtics have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. Horford for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. On the wing, Bane. Launches it. Hauled in by Brown. Boston with the ball. They trail by 16. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Boston again missing. Adams with a screen on Smart. Morant, the pass to Adams. Can't cash it in from close range. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Morant looking around. Bain passes to Morant. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Mitchell against Bain. And it's Mitchell missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Mitchell.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the pass to Bain. And it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell looking it over. There's the feed to Mobley. It's deflected. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Trying to get open is Brooks. And that one drops. And it's 6 points for John Morant. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Allen finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. From beyond the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Outside, Bain. Hands it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Okoro dishes to Mitchell, and the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside Garland. There's the dish to Mobley. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams is a great option in these pick and rolls. We know he's a high percentage finisher, guys.
Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Morant. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 10.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
And it's Mitchell missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant passes to Adams. Outside, Payne. Morant, right side. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
Mitchell kicks to Garland for 3. And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruised. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far from Memphis.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant passes to Adams. Yes, that goes in. Adams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Bane kicks to Jackson. Here's Adams. Second chance shot. Lets it fly. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Mobley misses. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson a screen on Garland. Morant dishes to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Brooks. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Bane passes to Brooks. Here's Morant. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Okoro wide open. He fired. A three-pointer off the mark. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. A 3-ball. The shot that time, not on target. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man, Mr. Mobley. What a pass.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 7 to the right side. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Brooks kicks to Bain. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 3-pointer, Brooks. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Garland. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Outside for Jackson. Over Mobley. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Morant against Mitchell. Morant with the steal. 36 seconds left in the first half. And a wide open look for Bain. Memphis the rebound. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the knee.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And Mitchell drops them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. To the paint. Here's Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
And they double up Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Mobley. Nice move. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
Williams is checked in for Memphis. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability. What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Mitchell, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Out to Brooks. Outside Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And the rejection by Jackson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Bain. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell outside. Right wing. Fires from deep. Garland, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bain. Allen knocks it away.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 8 points for Darius Garland.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Cavaliers leading. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Mitchell against Bain. Mitchell dishes to Garland. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Wade finds Allen. Here's Mitchell, guarded by Bain. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bain. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Williams. Mitchell wide open. No good on the quick three for Memphis. They've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Screen by Adams. Here's Morant. For the lead, a second chance effort. Goes up again, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Adams is used to scoring through contact. Make no mistake, he'll show you some strength every now and again.
Morant with the steal. Now here's Brooks. No good with the layup. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. Live from a vet. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jackson finds Brooks. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Shot clock at 6. Brooks the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams increasingly making himself a factor on the offensive end night after night.
Garland surveying the D. Driving inside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
In the corner, it's Bain. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And they double up Morant. On the wing, Bain. Here's Adams. Allen with the rebound. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Mitchell. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking. Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Passes it to Morant. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Allen kicks to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Takes the 3. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Mobley.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Mitchell against Morant. Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Allen a screen on Morant. Here's Mitchell to take the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Kick out to Adams. Pass to Morant. Down low. Here's Bain. Count that one. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the previous plays, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this is the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He's pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Jackson finds Bain. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell passes to Okoro. And the rejection by Jackson. He gets that one.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Jackson with it. Garland picks him up. 9 feet out. Jackson gets the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Grizzlies?
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers. Big time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
1:11 left to play here in the fourth. And they double up Morant. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Alvin Lopez is checked in for Jared Allen.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing. And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're trailing by 2. There's a minute left in the fourth. Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Back to Mitchell. Wade outside.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And so Moran will bring it out for the Grizzlies. Outside, Bain kicks it to Morant. And they double up Morant. Wants to get it to Bain, and does. Back to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. It was a feint. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And the Cleveland starting five. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Garland against Horford. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
Garland comes with the double team. Pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Now here's Smart. Williams a screen on Garland. Smart for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Now here's Tatum. Screen by Horford. Launches a 3. 6 to shoot. Some room here for Williams. Out to Horford. Back to Tatum. Another shot. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Brown against Mitchell. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Allen with a screen on Brown. Outside Garland. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Okoro. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics with the lead.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Now here's Smart. Horford outside. And again, Boston Boston with the triple.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce Allen, KG Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
And it's Smart missing. Well, the Cavaliers shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Okoro on the wing. Outside Mitchell. The three. The shot misses. And Boston going the other way now. And so they foul intentionally.
Darius Garland, second personal foul, second team foul.
34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Williams. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Mitchell with the ball, picked up by Tatum. Gets the three ball to go. Okoro's got 5 points. Boston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Horford for three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
He got it up. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Celtics. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Al Horford out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Out to Horford. Smart outside. Sinks the tray. Smart has gotten his second bucket.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Mobley, a screen on Brown. Mitchell misses. Boston has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Up top, Allen. Mobley, right side. Pass to Garland. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Smart passes to Tatum. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Okoro. Fires the 3. Smart grabs the miss. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Brown passes to Horford. And here's Smart. Out to Horford. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Garland.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Horford passes to Brown. Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. It's Smart on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Inside. Knocked loose. Horford uses the glass to finish the layup. Horford's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Smart for 3. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Here's Tatum. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
If you want to throw out of a double team in the NBA, you really have to sell it.
Griffin, a screen on Mobley. They double team Tatum. Pass to Griffin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 8.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
Allen with a screen on Brown. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
For 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
To the paint. Here's Allen. Pass to Mobley. His first shot coming late. Doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Griffin, a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Kick out to Brown. Horford, right side. And so it's Boston. They lead. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Celtics, 33. The Cavaliers, 22.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Al Horford has been really making it happen today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court right now for Cleveland. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Garland, no good. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Mobley.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston.
Making himself available. A little hustle and good positioning makes Mobley the option on the fast break.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. And Brogdon is good for 3. Brogdon's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Brown against Mitchell. Garland for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Brown passes to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Fires from deep. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist. By Griffin. Tatum's got 9.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Griffin. Now Gallinari. Down low. Brogdon with a bucket. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
To halt the run, here's Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Give him 8.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
On the wing, Tatum. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm finally after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Okoro on the wing. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And here's Tatum. 12 points for him. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The 3 from Okoro. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Back to Tatum. Shot from the top of the key. Griffin outside. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Griffin. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Takes the 3. The rebound, Celtics. Griffin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brogdon finds Griffin. Outside, Brown. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Griffin passes to Gallinari. On the wing, Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Leaps for it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Robert Williams, Sam Hauser, Derek.
The Cavaliers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Mitchell against Williams. Out to Garland. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Garland's got 7.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
He gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. White against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on White to the middle. Outside for Mitchell. Tries to break his ice. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
White, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Garland against Brogdon. The 3 is up. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Well, in terms of their D, The Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Williams with the screen. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. White finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Mitchell misses.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Horford for three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The three from Okoro. Allen, the pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. 4 on the clock. Garland for three. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
White for three. And the three-pointer goes. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Woo. That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
For Cleveland, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm balling?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Williams, a screen on Garland. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now here's Mitchell. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brown against Garland. Smart for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Mobley outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Brown against Mitchell. 1:19 left in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. On the take. Pass to Allen. Okoro on the wing. This one for three. Rebound Boston. And here are the Celtics. It's been 10 straight unanswered.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jason Tatum.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Back to Tatum. Williams with the screen. Down low. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a three. There's the triple. The rebound by Allen. Now Garland. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were hard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And so here's Memphis. Bain passes to Morant. Back to Bain. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Smart kicks to Brown. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Williams, a screen on Brooks. Here's Tatum. And count it from 19 feet away.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. He kicks it to Brooks. And that one, good.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Outside, Smart. Misses the 3. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Morant finds Bain. Adams with it. Adams with the screen on Smart. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's the 3. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Williams.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Morant against Smart. Here's Brooks. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Horford. Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, but he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Outside, Horford. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
Jackson from long range. Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Celtics leading by 5. Horford kicks to Smart. Passes to Tatum. There's the triple. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Brooks, left side. And it's all evened up. Brooks has got 6.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Here's Smart. Boston again missing.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
From deep, Brooks. Rebounded by the Celtics.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Right side, Tatum. The pass to Williams. Morant surveying the D. And Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Nice shot by Smart.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Morant with it, out-guarded by Smart. Brooks with no one around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And here is Tatum. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Smart. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Horford. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there.
Memphis ball.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Boston on top.
And your Celtics, you 16.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And Tatum over to help. Brooks, the pass to Morant. In the corner, it's Payne. A three-pointer, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. They lead by 4. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games. Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
The quick thinking of Tatum. You have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
Morant up and in on the layup. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brown wide open. He fires. Those three-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Payne finds Jackson. Morant outside. Payne against Smart. 5 on the clock. Payne passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Brooks against Tatum. Inside, here's Horford. And the rejection by Jackson. Payne with the screen on Smart. Morant passes to Payne. It goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
I love the confidence of Desmond Bane in which he plays with. Not afraid of contact, plays right through it.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
and they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Morant. Oh!
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Gallinari in for Al Horford. Outside, Bain. Jackson has the open look. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best-looking shot, but it's deadly.
Tatum finds Gallinari. The Celtics working the ball around now. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Outside Jackson. It's tipped. Brown with it. Now defended by Bain. Fires the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Right out of the gate, they've been in attack mode, and I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
On the wing, Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Smart kicks to Brown. Smart passes to Tatum. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown, and it's White in for Marcus Smart. Bain against Brogdon. Screen by Adams. Here's Bain, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
I love the physicality behind Bain's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Brogdon outside. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. To the inside. Gallinari. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And that's it for the first half of action.
With the score, the Celtics 29, the Grizzlies 31. Then get ready for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Williams at the point. Jackson is doubled. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain from the arc. They get it back. Here's Adams. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 1-point game. And it's White missing. The Grizzlies shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Pass to Williams. Over in the corner, White. Lets the three fly. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Gallinari with the screen for White. From downtown. And it's Gallinari missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bain inside the three-point line. And Adams kicks to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bain's got 13.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bain gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
Gallinari a screen on Brooks. Tatum, that's for 2. Gallinari, that one misses. And it's Memphis the other way. And it's Williams throwing it down.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Gallinari with the screen for Brogdon. Gallinari outside. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. Back to Brogdon. This ball movement by Boston. 5 to shoot. They need this. Great D that time from Bain. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jackson kicks to Adams. Dishes it to Williams. Adams with the screen on White. Here's Williams. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Boston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Out to Gallinari. This one for 3. Brooks grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bain against Brogdon. Bain looking around. And the 3 off target. Williams with the ball, now defended by Adams. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Bain. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside Williams, and Adams kicks to Bain. From deep. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Back to Brogdon. Gallinari dishes to White. Gallinari with the screen for White. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Adams in the corner. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Gallinari is out there with Tatum. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Derek White. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 guard. That's the Boston 5. Moran finds Bain. They get the rebound. On the wing, Jackson. The second chance effort. Adams down low. Working on Williams. Here's Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 4 on the clock, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Memphis. Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Gallinari. Tatum with the screen on Jackson. Back to Tatum. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Tatum. Plays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 19 points.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Bain finds Brooks. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. Gallinari passes to Tatum. Back to Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Williams sets a screen for White. Outside to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. Adams with the screen on White. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. Williams has a screen for Tatum to the middle. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Williams.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Morant drives in, and then Morant slams it in.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Gallinari passes to Brogdon. Tatum wide open, fires one. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 4 points now in the fourth.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Left side, Bain sinks the triple. Bain's got 9 points here in the second half.
Desmond Bain is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Fires the 3. And no good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brogdon kicks to Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant's against White. Bain for 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Tatum. Yes!
Big-time basket and a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Bain with the screen on Tatum. Morant passes to Adams. And Boston with the rebound.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Brooks finds Adams. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That could be a 4 to 5 point